And in this week's Two Wheels Better, we join hundreds of scooters on their annual Easter egg run. And Jeff looks at some fancy bodywork. But first, it's Neil's big day. So this is it, the big day. This is the test centre, and Neil's just arrived on his bike, looking fairly confident. How do you feel, Neil? Just come a bit closer in.
A little apprehensive, but quietly confident.
Well, you've just got to hold it all together for about half an hour, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. Half an hour's concentration, and hopefully the job will be a good one.
Andy, I saw your instructor, Andy. He was smiling and he was looking like he was quite pleased with you. Do you think he's happy with you?
Yeah, I think he's happy with me, but he's giving me this. I don't know what he means by that. I don't know what he's trying to say.
No, I think that's just in case, isn't it? Yeah.
Could be.
Right. Well, I believe the examiner today is going to follow you in a car. So I don't know whether that gives you any advantage or not, really. So you won't be on a bike.
No, we'll soon find out in half an hour, I think. It doesn't make much difference to me.
Right, OK, well, get in there and do the stuff.
Right, thank you.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers.
And so it's into the waiting room for a few last do's and don'ts. The whole cost of this training exercise for Neil has been £599. That's for a 5-day direct access course, which is 1 day CBT, a further 2 days on a 125 training, and then days 4 and 5 on the Suzuki 500, with the test in the latter part of the 5th day. £599 also includes the price for any bike hire that Neil has required throughout his training, also bike insurance. And so, fitted with a radio, Neil is out onto the test. And after the compulsory roadside eyesight check, it's into the vehicles or onto the bikes and away we go. Neil will be out for around 20 to 30 minutes, trying to remember to look over his shoulder, cancel his indicators and of course observe the speed limits at all times. The examiner is following in a car. And around 20 minutes or so later, it's back to the centre for the verdict. Well, I think we know the results.
Nice one, dude. Right, well done. Excellent.
Well, you know, you've guided me through to it. How could I fail?
Couldn't have done it without you.
I know. Brilliant.
Neil, I can tell by the smile on your face when you come out the door there. Total success.
Yes, I passed. There you go. Just to prove it.
It's got an A on there. Was that a really good pass?
Yeah, I failed on the A+, and I just got an A.
No, I think that's the group of bikes or something you're entitled to ride. So, how was it?
Quite nerve-wracking at first, but especially when I messed the first roundabout up. He told me to take the second exit, and I ended up doubling right back on myself, but it's a bit of nerve-wracking start.
You thought you'd blown it then, did you?
I thought I'd blown it in first 30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they allow for a bit of nerves early on, don't they? I think they must do. So, you were out about 20 minutes or so, did you? Did it go like a flash? Was it dead quick?
Seemed like about 30 seconds, yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. Went really
seemed
fast.
like about 3 hours for me sat in that waiting room. I thought I'm never going to come back. Right, so that's it. So where do we go from here now? I mean, I had a chat with you a few weeks ago when we first met. Asked you what bike you kind of thought about buying when you passed your test. And you said a cruiser. You still into these cruiser things?
Well, I don't know. I've had so much animosity off you know, bikers. Unbelievable.
What are you trying to say we don't like cruisers?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
No, well, I just think you can have more fun on others. But anyway, has this changed your opinion? Are you still going for one of these things?
Well, I mean, now I've passed my test. I mean, the world's my oyster, and I can get anything now. Anything.
Anything. Well, you can walk into a showroom. The world is whatever you want. Yeah. So perhaps the next time we meet, we'll be in a showroom somewhere, haggling over deals and things.
Yeah, hopefully. Sooner the better for me.
Insurance will be a good thing. That'll be interesting to see how you're going with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of dealers throwing free insurance about at the moment, so, like I say, we'll just have to wait.
That's only if you can afford a new bike. Have you got loads of money?
I've got loads of finance.
You will have soon. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you in the showroom.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Well, if you want to turn one of those into one of these and put some boost into your Yamaha or perhaps some bull into your Ducati, you've probably guessed that I'm talking about racing teams and racing team colours. So if you want a paint scheme like this, you need to come to a specialist, and we're at MRS in Ilkeston near Derby to see how it's done. Les, you're the brains behind the company, and I've seen some of your work, certainly on the Red Bull stuff, and it looks really the business. But you do Cadbury Boost. Who else do you do?
Yeah, we do V&M Honda Britain,
Uh-huh.
and then that's it really on the racing side.
But you also do stuff for the private customer.
We do
as
do
well?
private customers' jobs. Yeah, we can replicate the work straight onto any road bike.
Yeah. Do you have any trouble with the sort of copyrights of this sort of stuff? If you are, you know, a Cadbury Boost, for instance, if someone wants to buy it done in Cadbury Boost?
They have to give us permission to do it, obviously. Well, they actually ask us to do it, so
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about copyright on that side. Red Bull are strict on the copyright of the paintwork. Cadbury's Boost aren't so strict, and V&M Honda Britain aren't so strict. So that's,
So if the guy in the street literally phones up and he said, I'd like my bike done, he doesn't have to worry about this copywriting business, as it's you.
that's right.
Yeah.
It'd be me that get the slap wrist. That's right.
Okay. On these things, I always thought, before I saw these in close-up, that they're all vinyl stickers and they were graphics and lacquered over. But that's not the case, is it? It's a paint job throughout.
That's right. Yes, it's on Red Bull particularly. That's a particular difficult one.
Yeah.
V&M's all paint, Red Bull's paint, and Cadbury's Boost is all paint. The actual sponsorship logos are all in vinyl.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way of doing it.
Right. And then they're lacquered in.
That's right.
Well, when you get a commission and someone phones up and thinks, I fancy coming to them because they're you know, done good jobs, they've seen good quality work, how did it all start? You know, do you get an artist sketch or
That's right.
what
Yeah,
do you get?
we get an artist sketch or a computer photo, and we start work from there. We discuss it with the customer, and basically start work from there. We normally do a mock-up.
So this one here, which is unmistakable, is a Red Bull.
That's right.
Is this the original brief? This is
That's
as it
the
was
original
sketched
brief. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes straight from the artist.
So do you actually scan in from literally that? Do you put this whole picture in and scan it in and get the computer graphics from that?
We normally that will normally be the way that they want the motorcycle set up.
Yeah.
What we'll get from that after that is artwork from various companies. The Red Bull logo exactly as they want it, the colours, the Pantone colours or the RAM colours
Yeah.
for the paintwork, and we'll work from that.
Okay. And so once you've done all that and you've loaded it into your fancy computer and all the rest of it, you then produce stencils, as I'd call them. I mean, are they still called stencils?
That's right. Yeah, they are stencils in vinyl.
Yeah. So this one's cut out. And what do you do with that then? Once I can just about see the lines on it, you just peel it off and then apply it, but very carefully.
That's right. We have to measure the panels and literally start each one from a particular place, and then we'll work round from there and use various stencils for different colours. Each colour that we apply.
So just having the sticker isn't enough. I mean, getting it spot on. Looking at this tail section here, there's not a lot of room for error, is there?
There's not, no.
You know, you've got to get all that stencil in there. You've got to get the bull's tail up there and all the rest of it. So that must be an art in itself. Isn't
It's difficult.
Who
to
does
set
that? Is it you?
I do. Yeah, I normally set them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And so once you peeled one of those off, is it literally you pencil it out, the design, do you, or what?
Well, we just pencil a centre line and then pencil measurements from the centre line and from each contour of the panel,
Right.
and then work from there. And then we'll basically, like for instance on the Red Bull, if you look at the tail, we work from a centre line. We draw a straight line down there, and then the 2 points on the tail start from there, and then the stencil will just follow its way around.
Okay. So stencils on, and then the colour build-up. I mean, is the tail panel? Which way does it start? Is it all in white, and then you add the gold or the red, or?
It's all in white. Then we add the red.
Right.
And then we add the gold, and then finally we add the Red Bull.
What, that comes in?
That comes in last of all. Yeah, you can't. It's just the way that the paints go on. You've got to put the Red Bull on last.
So there's a hell of a lot of work that goes into. I mean, this one looks really attractive, but is this particularly complicated, or is it typical? I mean, is the Cadbury Boost, is that easier because you said it used vinyl? Or?
The Cadbury's Boost is easier. It's just straight lines. The paint side of it is just straight lines.
Right.
The Red Bull is a lot more difficult just because of the the measuring side of it and the actual putting everything into the computer.
Well, not to betray any trade secrets, but I'm not asking how much Reve Racing paid for it, but if the guy in the street wanted his 916 done exactly as a replica, what sort of money are we talking? It sounds a very expensive process, is it? Or?
It's expensive to some people. It's approximately £650 plus the VAT.
And that's the whole shooting match, that's the fairings. Just as you'd see one, that'd be indistinguishable from the real thing. Yeah.
That's right, we just get the panels in, the basic panels in, not the bike, just the panels, and then paint it, then start from there.
Alright. And what about a Cadbury Boost? Is that cheaper because of this sticker business?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
You'd be looking at about £550 for a Cadbury Boost.
Right.
Plus your VAT.
And do you get a steady demand for people wanting to sort of have a cloned bike? Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
People are a lot more interested in racing.
Right. And then are you able to deck these people out with the helmets to match? And
we are, yes.
Right. But you're not yet into leathers, are you?
Well, we're getting there.
Are you?
Yeah, we'll be doing that this year. Yeah.
Right. So what, are you going into the designer leathers as well then?
Well, we're using a company in London.
Yeah.
That's going to make replica leathers.
Right. But you'll do all the artwork for them?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Brilliant. Now Les, you're sitting here at your PlayStation, your design studio. For the people who don't want to sort of shell out 600 quid on a full paint job, but they might want the odd sticker, you can do vinyl stickers as well?
Yeah, we can, yes.
Yeah, okay. So, can I set you a little challenge? You don't know this, but the Men and Motors 2 Wheels Better Racing Team, you haven't heard of this, have you? This racing
no, I
team?
haven't, no.
But can you scan that's our logo for us on there?
Yeah,
Produce
very
a little
simply,
sticker?
yeah.
So what do you do if that's sort of someone's giving you that?
To take you through it, we would, first of all, we'd need some decent artwork off you that we can put straight into the scanner, some
Right.
fairly clean artwork. Either artwork straight off a leaflet or a bromide.
Yeah.
We would then place it in the scanner,
Okay.
face down,
Yeah.
and then
Set the old scanner off. Yeah.
yeah, press the relevant buttons on the
Is
computer,
it?
and from that the computer would take the information in, virtually photograph it,
Yeah.
and then with this special software that we've got in here, it will turn the actual writing or the artwork into lines, which the vinyl cutter will then follow.
Okay. And you can alter the size of that image as well. You can make it bigger.
We can make it as big as you wish, yes.
Okay. And you have to sort of tweak it up and tidy it up, do you?
Yeah, we do, yes.
Yeah. So any glitches on that, you can streamline it, alter things,
And
the
we
lines a little
we
bit.
can take various notches out, and that's all.
Yeah, any little glitches in the system.
That's right.
Okay, and then you load that machine over there that I'm looking at with vinyl.
That's right.
Press the old button.
And away it goes and cuts.
Wow, that's it. Fantastic. So this is us, our 2 Wheels Better Racing Team. How much would this have cost me?
To scan it in, to put the artwork in, would be approximately £25. And for stickers, it's normally between £10 and £15. And then if you have a multi-run, it can go down as little as £2, £3.
So 40 quid for a sort of one-off,
Yeah,
but
for
if
a
I wanted
one-off,
more, right, well I think I better get some stickers for the other 2, so I'll have another 2 please. Is that
Okay
right?
then, yeah. Fine, no problem, I'll get on with it straight away.
Thanks.
Well, you must have noticed by now, because the kids have been nagging you for their Easter egg, that this is Easter weekend. This is a lovely sunny day, the beginning of summer. And we're at what would be obvious, really, because it's Easter weekend, and what do you get when you have two wheels? You get Easter egg runs. And this is Ginger's Easter egg run. Not actually the norm. This is a little different to what we've covered in the past with various different toy runs at Christmas and so on, because this involves scooters. Scooters from all over the flipping place. In fact, Ireland and Kent and everywhere have come to this Easter egg run. And here we have a bunny.
How are you?
All right, mate.
I've brought you some gear. I thought you taking part in this run, so I brought you a new.
When I said gear, I meant bike gear.
This is made by Furigan.
Oh, hey, classic.
Like a joke, but not funny. That
yeah,
wasn't
that's
it?
right. Yeah, and you expect me to wear this, do you?
Yeah, you can put it on, and I've got you the scooter sorted out, and you can.
You've got me a ride, have you?
Yeah.
On a scooter.
Yeah, I've got to wear that.
Wearing
though.
this.
Yeah, you carry on. I'll look after this. You hop off and get ready, eh?
Bye. I'm going to get rid of this stupid outfit here now and put it on this scooter here. Now, listen, stay boy, stay boy. Right then, this is Ginger's Easter egg run. So, this is Ginger. Ginger, now tell us all about what we're doing here today. Why are we here?
We're taking Easter eggs and toys to Pendlebury Children's Hospital in Manchester.
There's hundreds of scooters. I mean, I expected 30 or 40. How many have you got?
500-600 maybe,
And all over the place?
from all over England. And we've got some from Southern Ireland as well.
So they'll come all over the place to
Yeah.
take Easter eggs to the kids at the hospital. It's
That's
a good
right,
move.
yeah.
How did you start? What's the idea come from?
It started about 11 years ago and was thinking of how to get good publicity for us instead of the normal shit like. So they thought we'll come up with this idea. We've got a local paper interested, Manchester Evening News, and they put some in the paper. And they just carried from there onwards every year.
And it's grown into the size it is
grown,
now.
yeah.
How long will it take to get from where we are now to the hospital?
45 minutes.
With the aid of the police, who
With the
are
aid
all
of the police.
slowing us down a bit, are they?
That's
They just
right,
keep
yeah.
us under control.
Yeah, they give us police escort through the red lights and everything like, you know.
Yeah.
It's all above board and legal.
It's a very well organised thing.
Yeah.
How did it, it must take months. What do you do? How do you start?
I've started for next year now.
Already?
Already, yeah.
Yeah. You and the missus and all the help you can get?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a club that you're part of that does the run?
No,
or not?
it's my own personal thing, but I am a member of a scooter club, Bolton Spartans.
Go on then, make the most of it. Where do we start and where do we go to for the Bolton Spartans?
You can meet at Atherton Collieries football club in Atherton every
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Do you get that? We'll have a pun. Right then, enough of the pun. We know what it's all about. I suppose the job is to get on with it, isn't it?
Yes.
And enjoy the run. Thanks
Yeah.
very much.
No
we wish you the
problem.
best of luck. Keep it up, Ginge.
Thank
Do
you
it for
very
many
much.
years to come. Thank you.
Now, Wayne said before that people had come from all over the place and even across the water. Just to prove the point, this is Shazzy. Shazzy, where have you come from for this?
Come from Dublin in Ireland.
Right. Just for this? Just for the Easter egg run?
Well, there's only one egg run, so
This-
you have to be here.
This is the big one, is it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
only one. It's the only one.
So, I mean, I can't believe you come across the water just to give eggs to kids. What are you going to get out of this?
Well, to be honest, it's for the kids, but I mean, everyone loves the buzz of driving down the road together.
Right, brilliant. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. I mean, we didn't get nothing out of it, do we? It's just a goodwill gesture. So, have you ridden across
No, well, actually, I got a mate of mine to drive this one across, but I came across another one.
on another scooter?
Yeah, but there's a load of us over on. We've come over on the bikes. It's not that far, to be honest, from Liverpool. It's only about 30 mile down the road once you get off the ferry.
Right, that's
So it's not
brilliant.
that far.
So, are you part of a? How do you get involved with this? How do you get to know about it? Are you in a club in Dublin?
Yeah, well, I've actually got a shop in Dublin as well, like so. It's the whole thing, business, pleasure, the whole lot.
Selling scooters and bits.
Yeah, everything, everything,
Yeah. And-
fully
and
blown.
This is your fantastic machine with a lovely
is.
picture of Ryan Giggs on the side of there. You must be a keen red as well then.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Red or dead, as I call it.
And who's on this side?
George Best's on the other side.
My idol, my childhood idol, George Best. Right, well, enjoy the run. Have you got a van load of Easter eggs as well? Do you bring them with you?
We've got quite a few, yeah. We've got
you?
quite a few. Just hope they don't melt.
So you do it every year?
Every year, yeah.
Without fail?
Without fail.
That's brilliant. That's
Without
fantastic. Well, good on you and keep it up.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
So here we are at the Children's Hospital. Ginger, it was great fun. We had a laugh in that convoy. Deaf Question, has it been a success?
Total success.
Yeah. And the weather's held out, which is nice.
The weather's been brilliant. I think God smiled on us here.
He has. Any idea how many scooters on the run?
Roughly 500 to 600.
Have you counted them?
No, a police estimate. They're very good at estimating things, the police.
I like that, very well put, yeah. So 500 or 600 all loaded up with Easter eggs. What happens now? We take them in there for...
Take them into the hospital, have a drink of orange,
and
then they wander back to Lowton afterwards for a custom show and stuff like that.
And I'll get drunk,
And get drunk.
Smashing, sounds good to me. Might be a daft question this. Same time again next year, is it?
It's 19th and 20th of March next year.
Yeah, already booked?
Already booked.
Right.
And the year 2000.
Yeah, well, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
It will be a good one.
Right, smashing. Well, good luck. Keep up the good work. Well done.
Thank you very much.
And a great day was had by all. Eggs delivered, all the bikes here, or scooters should I say. Nobody's fell off. Lots of happy, smiling faces. I just need now to find me rabbit. There it is. Hey, come here. In next week's Two Wheels Better, we take to 3 wheels but still use motorcycle engines. And we ride Aprilia's Hooligan 2-stroke, the RS 250.